Hello. Oh, nice. Yeah. Hi, Josh. So, what we gonna do? So, the update. The most important for me at the moment is my update. So, I just want to share that my hand feels better. So, that's for me. Makes me smile because it's really important for me. Uh, I know that if I would do something heavy or something, it would feel bad again. But it feels like 30% better than 2 days ago. So I was able to already move around and do some stuff. So definitely I can't do any back pressure still. But I did cuppings this morning, so you can see the cuppings was, and yeah, eh, that's a big stuff for me. I'm really happy for that. So um, I never tried these ones, but I ordered them, and they are really nice actually to warm up the hands. So and somebody told me that they are really cool for recovery after injuries. So I don't know much stuff what I can do with that, but I can twist them. And you know what I found? What would be really cool if I can get some bigger size of this. So imagine like a longer. How good is to train ready go in this one? You know why? Because it twists. You can twist it. So you can actually attach it to the table in this kind of position. Just twist it. And it doesn't make any damage to your hand. So you can put in one here. For example, you would put a resistance band. You take this one and you twist. And you go like ready go. And twist. Actually, it would be really cool to try something like that. Use a band and just go sideways. At the moment, I'm just warming up my hands. So how is everybody doing? Josh, it's 9:30. Do you need to go to work or you're already working? It's tricky. I'm going in the bed and you are actually waking up. Crazy. No, no, no. With your own, you have to be really, really gentle. My own, I couldn't grab it with both hands. It's too big. Oh, yeah, I feel actually this one. So the plan was to have a chat with you and actually do some little hook work. Like I said, even if I'm taking something and moving, even like sharp movement, I still feel this all, but it's not that bad like it was. So for the hook, I like to use my table. I'll show you. I like to use my table. I have these ones from some kind of fitness equipment, the soft ones, soft pads, and then I just put them right here. And this is like an isolated hook. I really like this one. I don't know how whether to be tuned on. Yeah, this works really well. So today I posted five videos on my channel. Five the most common questions what people are giving me about positioning and training. I did one video about how to counter the dragging hook. Other one was about the top roll, how to top roll um, using a hook, center hook, and how to not be afraid of hook and how to top roll, not going backwards, which is classic top roll. Uh, then there was ready go. Many people asking me that they can't generate the power in ready go or speed, but don't be sad because it's not happening in one day. Scotland competition January. Uh, Nobody, I won't go there. I don't think I can. Yeah, Fogelmanis. I don't think I will heal that quick. Like I said, uh, I need to answer to Kieran 15 of January. So if 15 of January, I will try. If I can do back pressure without the pain, I will pull. I guess I will pull there. I will pull Ivan. But if 15 of January I can't do back pressure, even 60 kilograms, I'm not entering this competition because I want to be in a good shape. I don't want to survive. I want to show arm wrestling on the table. I want to show my skills, and you can show your skills only if your body is listening to you and if you are healthy. Yes. So the left hand usually feels so strong, but on the table every year and year my left hand gets weaker and weaker. I don't know why. I'm not pulling with left hand, but even if I'm trying, I guess it's just it's just there's no point actually to weight something from the left hand. It's just not working. In many movements the left hand actually is very good, but then it suddenly stops. If my right hand sometimes feels more tired than the left hand, then left hand can stop, for example, by the one weight, but the right hand will feel tired, but will go another like 60% up. Do your shoulders have their own postcode because they are scary? Shoulders. Shoulders are not big at the moment. Honestly, I haven't done shoulders for months. Shoulders are actually like a big part of genetics. Like not genetics, but like for something what you actually was pushing. And I was pushing. I was doing pull-ups for my back, and I had a quite good back. I'll show you if you want later. And I was doing, if you know, in Latvia, in Russia, or whatever, we have those dips. Yeah, so basically dips, really long bars, and I was jumping on top of them and making deep push-ups in the dip, so you fall in, your chest goes under the pipes. So I was doing those a lot, like thousands and thousands. Yeah, left hand, I have the same. My left hand is somehow statically very strong, but it's stupid. I can't do much about my left hand. It's really interesting, you know. I understand that I have basically I have invested in my body quite a lot of time, but I don't think about how it looks. It's just the most important is how it works at the moment, and I don't go to the gym. Yeah, I used to go to the gym, and I really like to have big shoulders and big triceps and all that, but I don't do that for until I got injury. That was 3 or 4 years ago. After that, I stopped to go to the gym. I was in the gym maybe 2 times. So all the workout happens here, and I don't do back. I don't do triceps. I do very, very rare, maybe once a month. I don't almost do shoulder workout. Only warm up with about 20 kilograms. That's it. I don't do any dumbbells. I don't even have a dumbbells here. I don't do any bar lifting, biceps curls, or I used to do army press. Army press is arm armpit hair for money. I don't have any hair in armpit, so you can't get them because I don't have them. um, so yeah, and I understood that I have basically working around now only arm wrestling, so dedicated only to my basically style what I need to produce on the table, and I don't think about how I look or how for example my body parts other look. It's interesting because I know so many people are using so much time to get some abs or a back, some nice muscle coming out, but I don't have the time for that because I understood if I will hit the gym, and I like to be in a gym, I'm gonna get big, and when you get big, you really enjoy that, and you don't want to get small no more. When you get big, you want to get bigger, and this is like a never-ending story for me as well. So I would like to go to the gym, but then I need to do arm wrestling as well. And if I can't do it, it's too much time. I need to work, and if I'm gonna go to the gym and I need 2 hours for the normal gym training. And if I do plus arm wrestling, then my wife will just kill me. Big loss. Um, yeah, I have pulled him, but that was quite long time ago. We are in a quite good relationship. We are talking about arm wrestling. I'm trying to, if I see I can help him somehow with advice, I'm giving that. But yeah, I haven't touched him now. But somebody said he's stronger now. Could you explain what is the best way to avoid losing wrist against pronation or guy who wants to run into your hand when you want to use drag hook? When you want just to do a drag hook. Losing wrist against pronation. I don't even know how to explain that and how to. It's just that if you're losing wrist, then you have a weak wrist because wrist already in fully bent position is actually very strong. In the middle position, it's really easy to lose wrist, and I just try to understand what do you mean in which position you are doing. Could you explain the best way to avoid losing wrist? Avoid losing wrist is always look. It's easy to lose wrist when wrist is in straight position. Here wrist is weak. There wrist is already strong. Here wrist is way stronger. And if you do like that, the wrist is amazing already. So the wrist in a straight position is weak until you get your wrist already in a curved position. Your wrist is way stronger because here your biceps is not fully connected. Here, you're already holding on the biceps as well, so it gives you extra power. I need to see that on the table what you mean. If you want to send me video to my Instagram, I would definitely look into it and leave you a comment. Still novice, I believe. Yeah, he's still novice. Physically, he is strong, I believe, because I will tell you like that. I have like investigate for myself strongman arm wrestling, because many strongmen now are coming to the arm wrestling, and you have to understand that if they are in a strong man for a long time, they are strong in an open angle. So basically, they are lifting stones, they are lifting up a log, they are pulling deadlift. So everything is in open angle. Yeah, so an open angle. So you can't put him now on the table and ask him to uh, fight even in this angle, in tight. They can't do that. They are missing this angle. There is no of that. And that's why I showed that before, and I will explain you now. I will explain it now. He was, he can't pull in this angle because there is no power. He got power here. He can drag for the table. It seems too open, yeah. But I told him as well. I said you need to sit under it. Sit under and master this angle. It's not too open. You just need to get position for it. Look, it's still that angle. Because Loz is strong in this angle. He's strong and open. I know that. As new puller should wait for it. Josh, it's competing where? Competing what? Of course, mentally, it's not good to lose. Some people just can't take losing. I am very competitive. I like to win. When I'm going for a match, I am ready to deliver whatever it takes. But sometimes I know that I'm not healthy and I'm not asking myself something what I can't do. But to compete, of course, it's really, really important. It's mentally damaging, but as fast as you can swallow that painful loss, because those losing moments is going to come. And if the new puller is not losing, that means the competition is too low. The level is too low for him. Because I will explain you like that. For my first competition, I prepared in my shed on my self-made table with one band and one self-made little handle. And in that way, I was preparing for 2 years and going to the Latvia and competing there. Never had any sparring. And then, but I was doing quite good. I was always or first or second. And then, when I was coming home, that little time on the table, which together maybe was 2 minutes, gave me a soil to grow for another year. So one competition, when I put all together how I was winning and most importantly how I was losing, gave me a food for my training for half year or sometimes even a year. 2 lost matches was giving me understanding what is missing. Like you clarify absolutely, you take away that, for example, we are calming ourselves down. Oh, I'm a beginner, he's stronger, or I just lost the start, already go. When you are absolutely honest to yourself and you understand that you lost because you are missing, for example, some side or wrist, it's way faster you can grow. Started to do the landscaping, but I seem to lose a lot of business when the clients see me working naked. Yeah, I really don't understand why they don't like it. Maybe you are ugly. I don't know because they're supposed to love it because that's bonus. You got landscaping and entertainment in one go. No offense. Definitely you're not ugly. Enjoy winning is losing to them. Yeah, it makes them depressed. But listen, um, there's only two ways. There's 50-50. You're gonna win or you're gonna lose. One of the guys is gonna always lose. And I will tell you like that. For the guys who think that, uh, oh, I lost. What I'm gonna do now? I'll take a chair. I'm gonna sit down and talk to you a little bit, and then we're gonna do some more training. Look, East versus West. Yeah, East versus West is competing 13 top level pullers against the 13. 13 people are losing in the day. 13 world class level pullers with the biggest name on the planet is losing. What's supposed to they do? Every competition, someone will lose. This is only way, and they still pull. They pull years and years, and they got still matches, so it's absolutely fine. Losing is actually the biggest lesson because if you lose, you can see that where still needs to be done some extra work. If you don't lose, you get lazy, your nose goes up, and that's it. You don't work that hard no more. Who do you want to fight in the coming month? Um I want to fight Elliot Eccles, 100%. Because Paul told me if I will beat Elliot Eccles, then I will fight for the 105 kilograms belt, arm gods. If I will win that fight and I will win the belt, he will put me against BLM from Canada. I just today was filming drag hook position. Drag hook position is based on bicep strength and actually on supination, because you need to all the time supinate when you are going sideways, because otherwise if you just gonna drag, your opponent can actually go out, just gonna turn you out. Usually the dragging hook, all the power is those three lower fingers because they are like hooking all the time and dragging, and the biceps is the main. If you will train, if you will train extra your pronation, your dragging hook is going to be unbelievable. Because look, when you drag, your pronator is actually on. But if your pronator is weak, then your dragging hook is losing power. If you would train this rotation, your dragging hook will get 30% stronger. Okay. I I deleted that one guy who is texting that bullshit. I'm sorry, guys. You saw on the chat there is some kind of sick stuff going on. I just don't want to read that. I don't know who is he, but there was nothing like really attacking. But I don't want you to listen and read all that bullshit. Hi, buddy. Hi, Claymore. Hand feels better. It's not ready for the fight or for the back pressure, but it feels better. Um, yeah, BPC TB 500 growth hormone, 3 days now in a row, like a double dosage, and hopefully it will feel better day after day, like increase the it's still there. I can even sitting now, I feel that there is something like numb, but the sharp pain goes away. That means it heals. It's the most important. Iowa, hello USA. I actually was really sad that I'm always when I'm making my lives. I thought that all USA is sleeping, and I have 43% of my subscribers are from USA, and I really wanted to talk with you guys and just to have a chat. And I'm sad that I think you are always sleeping. So I hope we're gonna come this year again to USA with the Armed Gods, because we was last there in Philadelphia. It was an amazing time. The Philadelphia was absolutely stunning place, and I have a picture here. Look, from Philadelphia. Look at this. So yeah, I'm looking forward to travel there again. So actually, I don't know, can I tell that? But there was one guy. Uh, There was one guy. I'm not gonna tell his name now because I don't think I'm allowed to say that. But he said that uh, Paul Passmore is I met him in America, and he is willing to fight me in the next Armed Gods event in USA. So Paul Passmore, if you are watching Paul Passmore, I accept the fight, and I'm happy to do it. Claymore, can you explain me what I'm going to EU1? What's that? Are you going where? I don't understand what you mean. My new toys. Ah, yeah, European IFA. Yeah, you're gonna become a champion there. I'm not lying. I'm always telling you like I think. And the level there is way lower than WAF. But um, yeah, the WAF is all now about the money. And actually, there was two guys running a WAF, and then they got in conflict, and they went each other to the sides, and the one stay with a WAF, and other guy was against all these rules that they are taking money, that they are asking to stay in a certain hotel, or if you are not staying there, you need to pay even for entrance. I know that for 100%. They make loads of money, but it's up to them. It's not illegal. But the guy who was in other side, he said, I'm gonna open some place where we can pull everyone. So that's why he made IFA, and he made IFA, and there is basically you can pull. There can pull anyone who wants. You can pull as a just a puller. You don't need to even represent any country. Argentina, hello. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to stay positive about the arms thing, because there is so much negativity. There is a pain and suffering and losing. So it's actually a really cool sport. We need to be all connected. If we're going to support each other, then all this will seems like huge big family, and we're gonna grow way faster. It's so much information actually we are sharing, right? And 20 years ago, to become an arm wrestler was absolutely a nightmare. Now everything is here, absolutely everything. How to drag, how to hook. Long time ago it was like that. Somebody told me this exercise, for example, and you are doing it for half year, trying, oh, not working. Give me something else. Now, now you can become a good puller way faster. Definitely 50% faster technically. Yeah. WAF is really strict, and WAF is falling apart. Like if you would look at the WAF was what was 6 7 years ago, the level and actually the hype around it. Now I don't know why, but people are not willing to actually spend time and energy just to become a WAF champion. They don't pay nothing. It's just I believe it's not that cool. There is a different kind of athletes. In Latvia, for example, I know that it's very important to become a Latvian champion, to become a European champion, and then to attend the World Championship. And if you already got top three on Europe and the world, then it's like an open door for you for any format, super matches. It's way faster way. And Russians do the same. They like to be national or world champions. But now, when this is all in social media, that even if there is pulling, even like the fighting, like in the fights, you don't have to be a fighter to fight. And same in arm wrestling now. You don't have to be professional arm wrestler to arm wrestle. Everybody's arm wrestling, bloggers, even fighters, and the strongmen. So yeah, it's not. You don't have to be a WAF champion to be included in the East versus West list, for example. What is the best way to train those three? With a handle which is like a triangle. I have it there. Look behind me. There. This handle. Set up the weight coming from the side, the biggest part in your hand, and you need those, because those when you are dragging, you are not dragging. Those two fingers almost not working. The dragging is those three, and even when you get position for a drag hook, you actually when you hit, you need to apply like those three fingers, like a little bit one on other. Okay, and you got boom, and you got like you just need that sharp moment, yeah, and you pull it with you. But add top row, add pronation, you will see how strong is gonna get your hook. I know that because I had one guy who's absolutely enormous dragging hook, but until my pronator started to become strong, he couldn't no more apply hook because it was blocking him out. And my pronator took over his pronation. So because when you drag, you drag, your pronator is here. Yeah, he's dragging, but my pronation started to turn him back, and he can't apply no more because I'm applying all the time rotation over the top. That's why your pronator being it will be attacked when you are dragging, and if your pronator is weak, until somebody will attack your pronator, your drag hook will stop. Yeah, the protein is actually legal, and you can build your strength with protein. Don't worry about that. Protein is just food. You want to build your natural without protein source of power or synthol. Yeah, synthol definitely no, but protein you can eat, and you actually have to eat it. Every meal needs to be at least 30 grams of protein if you want to grow, at least. It is sad that high level pullers don't respect IFA. Uh, Guys, I don't want to be. rude, but from me, you know that I'm not lying. I'm always real. Real. Somebody likes that. Somebody don't like that at all. Uh, I'm really proud that I live in England. But for example, I have talked with high class level pullers, and when I said that our English guys got 5 gold medals in IFA, and I said, England, are you actually having arm wrestling there? I never heard that England has arm wrestlers, and we got 5 gold medals. And then the next question, what he is giving, uh, is there any world champions? And I don't know. I can't name any. And people usually looking like that. So it's the level on IFA. Uh, I believe it's definitely lower, because I believe in IFA is pulling Kazakh pullers who don't get in national team, um, or some pullers who is left behind the big team, which goes to the WAF, because uh, if the Kazakhstan team and the Russian team or Ukraine team would come to the IFA, uh, they would take absolutely all gold, absolutely everything. I have seen WAF when World Championship was in Turkey. The Kazakhs got 70% of the gold medals. They just were smashing everyone around. And if that, for example, team would come to the IFA, and not for me knowing who won the IFA, those guys wouldn't last even a second on the table. And I am absolutely real. I really respect everyone who is pulling, but uh, we have to be real, and that's the reality. I hope one day the level of FIFA will grow, but of course, always the other side is, you know, WAF now is connected with East versus West, and this is a long story. I just don't want to be part of it. I don't want to get any bad comments. Depends how you are lifting that pronation lift. Pronation lift can be lifted so many ways. From ground, with a back pressure, over here, over there, double strap. How high did you lift it? What was the angle? If you lift 40 kilograms in your fighting style, for example, you would put your hand here on the table, you would put here a strap, double strap, and you can rotate here 40 kilograms fully, and you are 70 kilograms only. Yeah? If you can rotate here 40 kilograms just right in your angle, then yeah, that's a lot. But if you somehow get it off from the ground, then it's it's still a good weight for 70 kilograms guy. Sometimes 70 kilograms guy can be massive, can be very strong, or little fat midget. I don't know. No offense, guys. I'm just joking. How many egg can eat daily routine? Uh, so one egg is roughly 7 grams of protein. Yeah. So you wouldn't need more than 250 grams of protein. Like if you want to build real mass muscle, you don't want to do more than 250 grams. So yeah, if you eat only eggs, you can easily eat like 50 eggs, 15 eggs, 30, 30. You can easily eat, and nothing gonna happen bad. But the eggs are the most heavy um, for the stomach, most heavy product for the stomach. So there is way better stuff how to get protein. There is protein everywhere in a rice, in meat. There's loads of different protein. It's not just eggs. Uh, Wojciech, Wojciech, sorry if I'm not getting your name right. Go to my channel, and today I filmed video uh, how to fight a big hand. It's explained so perfectly, even how to roll, how to attack. Everything is there. Honestly, everything is there, buddy. And guys, I don't want to be of the really. I feel cheap when I'm doing this, but please, when if you enter my channel, please subscribe, because I don't know that, but when I watch my analytics, there is like 79% is watching all the content with no subscription, and it's just for me. I just want to grow the channel, because together we are doing such a great job, because everybody is absolutely in the shock. I got one guy who is 6 years in the YouTube business, and he said he took him 1 year to get 1,000 subscribers. We hit 2,000 in 28 days. And with no promoting, nothing. It's just honest videos from my little laboratory. That's it. Just some talking. Yeah. So we are doing really, really cool. So if you will subscribe, all of you, and all your friends, it's gonna be really cool, because I'm gonna take this channel with me when I'm gonna leave. Maybe I will leave UK, and I will take this channel with me, and I'm gonna build absolutely new life in absolutely new place. And I think I want to build. I'm not telling you now country, but I want to build new team, a new club. But that's in the future. Yeah, Jay. If you do a pronation with a Devon's lift, then I believe you are almost 2 meter tall, super strong and super tall hands, and you are fighting only in Kingspool. Am I right? Yeah, Wojciech, I put it today. Today in the morning, today I had free time a little bit, and I spent time to film 5 videos for you guys with the most popular questions, because uh, the big part of that is already covered in videos earlier, but I believe nobody is listing back, because there is more than 70 videos on my channel in 1.5 months. Have you ever seen anyone doing so much content for you? 70 videos in 40 days, and about 60 or 70 real shorts as well. So, and it's not like I'm pushing myself. I just I just come here and I think, oh, I can show this one as well. But no, I see you upload a lot of videos, but no film. There is, buddy. Exactly today I uploaded for the big hand. Okay, Jay. Now we are talking. So you said you are not doing the top row with open hand. So why you are lifting then pronation lift with open hand? Devon is growing up an army of disabled people. That's what he is doing. And we was laughing about that. He's preparing that nobody will beat him. No one will beat him, because all the new guys, strong guys, are training exactly like him. Um, if you attack on the table with your pronator, for example, here, so this has to be your lift. So you take this one, this angle, take strap, whatever, this angle, and in this angle you lift. Yeah. take strap, and you can do it from the ground, and lift up. If you lift like that, then you're gonna go on the table. You're gonna put your hand. This is. Are you gonna fight like that? No. So why are you lifting like that? I know there's gonna be many people who are gonna say no, 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 no. You have to lift like that. Whatever. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to answer to the questions and help them who actually need my help. I'm not here to fight against somebody's opinion or to prove something, because it's negative. It's negative energy if we're going to start this now. Uh, Somebody says that Devon does that. Nice. Devon is allowed to do everything, and he's successful in that. And watch those videos how someone is pinning Devon, and you will understand that exactly what I told yesterday and day before. How to beat Devon is the only right technique. But 90 degrees here when you are pulling absolutely statically straight. You have to lift exactly like you fight. I was good in the grippers, buddy. I was very good. I put it as a goal that I want to close a 3.5 cock, and I closed it for about 3 times. But then I closed it and I kept it too long, and it made some kind of pressure inside my palm, and it something blowed inside my hand, and for a long time, somewhere here in the middle, I had really big pains. So some tendon or something, but I'll show you. I have loads of them. They are now old already. They are now already old. Mm. Wah wah wee wah. Look. I was working hard with them, trust me. I was closing all of them. I was doing all crazy things with my hands. Uh, I was doing cards. I was throwing like just with a one go. I guess the biggest what I did, like 5 sets of the cards in 1 minute. Yeah, I closed 3.5 for 3 times. But I will tell you like that. The same like in any sport, in any you need to practice all the time. For me, it was like that. Even 3 weeks, 2 weeks, if I wasn't doing that, I couldn't close anything no more. But it never, uh, helped me in arm wrestling. Never, because the power what you apply, you push, you're pressing. You don't do that in arm wrestling. The cupping, the first movement actually works. Where is my 3.5? I guess this is this one. So Captain of Crush, yeah, it's here. Look, it's so rusty. When I took it first, I couldn't even move it. And then I have a 2.5, and I couldn't move the 2.5 as well. After that, I was doing 2.5 on 30 reps. I haven't touched them for years, buddy. So this is 250. There is another 351, and there is another 350. So for years I couldn't even. Now I don't know. Can I actually move it that way? It's not very smart to do it now when I have injury on my hand, but it's too much. If I will get it back on them, I will definitely spend too much time on them because I was training. I was properly training every day. I took out those. I had like one line, 7 different sizes. I was closing on on a certain repetitions, and then I was holding and I was training, especially because look, when you are closing, those 2 fingers are the weakest ones, and they need look, and they actually has the biggest load because this part, those ones are not working that hard because this is the biggest opening, and those ones are actually following to the pressure what those are doing. I don't remember exactly how it works, but I know that I was training separately those 2 fingers so they become stronger. So yeah, I might do it one day again, but it's time taking. And if you, I always want to do everything in a high level. So the setup. I don't think I can close now. 3.5. No, I would get there. I would get there. I believe maybe 3 4 weeks, maybe more. No, 3 4 weeks is not enough. I would say 4 or 5 weeks to get that uh, that strength back, and then already is a matter of my mental, how hard I would push myself. But yeah, big, and I have give away so many of them. Until somebody's coming to me, I'm giving loads of handles away. Yeah, static could be actually static could be useful for uh, for the for the grippers to use static holds. Um, One guy left me a long message yesterday, and he said you need to block your blood circulation and then basically do some small movement. And I did it today, and it actually I just wanted to try, and it actually was working very well. I blocked my blood circulation here for about 70%, and then I did um, movement, couple rounds with the wrist wrench, and then he explained that when you're letting it go, so the blood flow has some healing effect. So I just I just tried it. I don't usually do stuff what I see somewhere, but he so nicely explained that in some professional kind of way. So I understood that it's not some kind of stuff from the air. Um, how is your arm? Yeah, arm is better. I was smiling today because my arm feels better. Of course, it's far away from fighting because even now I turn here and it goes there. No pain, but I can feel it. Something is there, but uh, sharp pain slowly goes away. Of course, I know I can get it back easily in one moment. Just taking some spade at work, or hitting the ground with a spade, or throwing even a punch now in the bag, and I can get that back. But if the pain now disappeared, that means I am healing. So if that would be really bad, I would still have that sharp pain and it wouldn't go away. But now I feel I'm healing. So they call it BFR, yeah, might help. Yeah, that's what he told me, and I tried that. I actually got those bands, but I gave them away to someone. I had them. I remember them. Michael Monster Todd was always doing all the exercises with the bands on uh, on the hands. So actually, to blocking the blood circulation. Yeah, yeah, I understand, but of course I need to hold back. it's hard to say for a mentally ill person that who is training twice a day. Now I'm gonna hold back. For me now it's a holding back already. Training small weights all the time is already holding back. So let's see. 15th of January, I will try back pressure over the table because look, this is what we need to beat. So on top, 85 kilograms 85 kilograms back pressure that was in this kind of angle over the table. 73 kilograms rotation. I beat that before I got injured. I did 76. 78 kilograms angle from the ground. And this is what I was showing today. The strap goes here and I'm lifting it from the ground. 78. I need to lift at least 80. 54 kilograms riser. That's going to be a challenge. Last time was a riser over the front knuckle and I lift it up like that. And 70 kilograms dragging hook, big handle, and I'm dragging it down, touching the table. I have one only achieved. This was 1 month and 1 week ago. I did all these numbers. So, of course, body is in the shock after lifting all that. But I tell you like that, when I went on the table that day, I felt I can run through the walls because I felt that finally, like first time after long years, I have absolutely 100% 100% connected. I have nothing, not even the smallest pain. Mentally, physically, I'm absolutely ready. When I was coming out from that smoke in the backstage, I felt like I feel like a god. I just want to fight. And this is how you have to feel. And only a healthy body will give you that ability because we are actually very strong. But smallest pain will play here a big role to block you somewhere, to not giving you extra mile, giving you extra movement. Until you are injured, you are actually thinking absolutely differently. And even if you try to work around your head, it's not happening. It's not happening. Okay, so last time when I did a live, I got 10 new subscribers in the time of the live. It shows when you finish the live, it shows you got 10 new subscribers. I'm just thinking now that I was doing lives in the middle of in a weekend. There was way more people. I believe that like biggest part of the everyone now is working because I'm the only one who is sitting now in the shed and having a chat. I bet the biggest part of you guys are working already somewhere in the Canadian wilderness or wherever you are. Because I don't know, some of you just telling from where are you, but usually I don't know. Maybe I am talking with my neighbors. Falcon, hi Falcon. So yeah. Definitely I will try to order one of these ones bigger size and I will master that somewhere on my table because this is amazing to grip up with this one and have a band from the side, yeah, and when you grab this one in your hand, the coolest that it's twists exactly what you need and already go put your shoulder and then you add bands and you can hit your ready go. Definitely, that's on my to-do list. Um, if you want text maximally a lot comments on the videos, what you want me to film, um, what you actually are looking to see more, because until I'm healthy, I will go, for example, for the sparrings. That's 100%. I will go. Do you want to see what's going on around here in UK arm wrestling, because there's about 20 clubs, 20 big clubs. If you are interested to see that stuff, I will show you. I will take this phone with me, and we're gonna travel to the clubs to show you how guys are training and how they are pulling. We're gonna enter some practice. There is a clubs where it's pulling really strong high level pullers. Uh, Shame, but all the good ones, the best ones are quite far away, but even 5 hours, 6 hours drive from my home. Yeah. I already understood that YouTube is uh, it's like really tough stuff. I'm not like very taking that seriously, like, but of course it's cool when the channel is growing, and I understood that one moment until I got injured after sparring, and I started to do some videos about the recovery, injury, and just some kind of blah blah shit. The YouTube don't want it because they YouTube likes when I'm doing. I'm not showing off. I just want to put it on because I'm gonna forget it again. It's already here for 2 months. So YouTube wants those videos where is how to become a monster, how to beat everyone, how to heal in one day. Like those, yeah, those are really cool. Yeah, but I told you from the beginning, I will be maximally honest. I won't film some kind of bullshit which you don't need. I'm not feeding you some kind of stuff which is just to bring up the channel, because I don't need quantity, I need quality. I need that my subscribers is arm wrestlers, not some kind of stupid bots or someone who just subscribe it because I ask it so many times. Please subscribe, and I'm gonna tell you a secret. So it's not about me. I don't know how to do that. For me, it's even hard to ask now. Subscribe, please. Do I have a plan to compete in East versus West one day? Um, at the moment, it's not my priority. It's not the plan because I'm busy with my work. I have many projects now, upcoming big, nice jobs. If I told that before as well, if I will put that as priority, if I will put that as my goal, I will pull in East versus West. 100%. If I will put that as a goal, I will be there. I have all possibilities and all like criteria: size, look, strength, understanding, absolutely everything. But do I need it now? No, I don't need it. I like to be where I am. I like to talk with you more than I would love to be now in a big competition. Um, at the moment, I don't need it. I'm really uh, sufficient. How you call self-efficient, self-sufficient. I feel really good like I am now. I don't want to jump. First of all, with jump over something. I want everything to come like it should be. So I will beat people around me. Then naturally, all that situation will push me somewhere. And if I will beat people there around me, I will naturally will come somewhere else. I don't want to be like someone from somewhere, and when you show up, nobody knows you, uh, who you are and why you are here. And then you, I want, look how Bogdan Stoic, he was just pulling and pulling, and that's it. Head down and accepting any match and just pulling. And now he's on East versus West. So, what are your age and weight? Yeah, for men you can easily ask. For women, usually you don't ask weight and you don't ask age. But for the man, it's absolutely fine. 16th of January, I'm gonna be 40. Do I look older? and my weight is 111 kilograms at the moment today. The biggest was 117. Never been bigger 117. And I guess in last 5 years I never been lower than 105. 105 is like naturally, like if I don't eat, don't drink, I would stay, I guess, on 105, 104, something like that. So, sound is great, yeah. That sounds great. Okay, sound is great. Okay, yeah, showing the clubs. Okay, cool. I understand you. Yeah, because there's many good stuff going on. There is loads to show actually. Um, because even we had Lee Weber, yeah, Lee Weber, natural talent, arm wrestler. He went to USA, and what he pulled in USA, and he beat him. I don't remember now. He beat super strong puller from USA, Lee Weber. I don't remember who he was pulling. Everybody was absolutely shocked, and after that he won the competition as well. So he Lee Weber beat Paul Passmore as well, I guess. So there's many good pullers here. Maybe not that popular abroad, but they are very good pullers. He's very close to Neil. Yeah, I heard that Neil is trying. I heard that from actually one person, which is absolutely one of the top persons in that organization. That Neil is always trying to suggest some of his pullers, but they said that we already found out that he wants to push them in, and they are not listening Neil too much because he's an announcer, and of course Neil has a big bunch of the people, and he's interested to put them there, and after that they would be so uh, happy that they would pull for a Neil again for free and make Neil's organization so big and so popular because the pullers from East versus West is pulling for the Arm Wars as well. I don't want to leave any comments about Arm Wars because I know I guess too much to actually talk, and I will just get some negative stuff here. I don't want it. It's everybody have to live their own life. I just wish them everyone good luck with everything what they are doing. RVG, yeah. So Lee Weber beat RVG. So this is level. If guy from England just shows up and beats RVG, look. But Lee Weber quit with the arm wrestling. He's not pulling no more. Actually, I guess I was first to find out because once I was asking how he is doing because we have some nice relationship, friendly relationship, and I told him, "Can I come around for one day for some sparring? How are you doing?" And he said, "Otto, I need to tell you, I guess I'm quitting with arm wrestling because work and the family." And I understand him. If you want to be on the top level, you have to train hard. And I know that he is working for the movie companies, building the all those stuff like houses and the cities and all the stuff like that. For Harry Potter, I know he was building. And if you work away from home, and then you're gonna come home and you're gonna go for arm wrestling training, uh, sooner or later you're gonna be alone. So he decided to he chose the family. So and it's absolutely fine. Of course, it's a decision. Mukesh Sharma. Brother, I know that definitely from your name, uh, white rice is the best option for you, definitely, because you are already eating it daily, I believe. Uh, rice, rice is the most popular uh, in the world, and trust me, there is many people who actually grow huge muscles on the rice. I know people who are sometimes struggling with the financial. They are buying the cheapest cans, tuna cans, and boiled rice. This is like fuel. It's absolutely fuel. You have to first of all make muscle tired, and when the muscle is tired, trust me, muscle will eat everything what you're gonna put in. But if you don't make muscle tired and you load your belly with something, you're just gonna get fat and tired. Your muscle won't grow. You're gonna grow, but not your muscle. Your belly will grow. Look how it went today. I started to chat with you guys, and I actually stopped training, and I haven't do nothing. I will do one couple rounds with my yesterday's handle what I made yesterday. If you remember, some of you maybe saw that or maybe not. So there is that stuff what I made yesterday. This one, and today I put some tape on it, and actually it's so nice. I'm not telling that because I made it, but it took me literally 20 minutes. Two steel plates together, five holes, this stuff in the middle. The price came to £16, and I still have leftover for about 3 or 4 meters with a strap. Here, just the screws, nothing else. And actually, more tiny straps, more nice and smooth is the movement. Same like in a pulley system. If your pulley system is a tiny cables, the weight flies. That I've been told from one really high professional. He told me like they even have um, 2 millimeter or 1 millimeter uh, those cables, which is like on the edge to actually lift that weight. But he said the speed you got exactly all weight, and it's absolutely different. The noise how it actually goes. So here the cables are quite fat. It's about like 4 mil, and it's in a plastic. And in that machine I have even bigger. I have about 6 mil. Yeah, buddy, that's what I'm telling you. Are from India, and as I have seen in India, everybody is eating rice. So whatever you're gonna do, this is definitely the best option for you because you are already doing that. Depends what is your goal, brother. You need to tell me what is your goal. You wanna lose weight or you wanna gain weight? Because you know what is diet. Diet means balanced food. Diet is nothing bad. Diet is just the right products for something. It can be a diet for getting big, or it can be diet for getting small. Mike, what you are laughing about? About the rice option? Yeah, but I just put everything together, name and the diet, and I understood that he's already on that rice diet. So nice moment there. I guess we can't tell to the Mukesh to do that exercise with a rice bucket because He gonna eat it. Next morning, there's gonna be nowhere to put the dumbbell to, to twist it around. Mukesh, I'm so sorry. It's no offense. It's just little fun. Imagine you watch the video. This is new exercise with a rice bucket, and next morning you can see there is a curry on the top on the bucket already. We have to bring some fun. And listen, this is no offense. You can see that one day I haven't shaved, and I have already, and I don't know why. I have brown hair, and I have almost red mustache. So I did one thing. I did 10 days mustache for one competition. It was like, honestly, I came in that kind of interesting T-shirt and in shirt, and they said you look like some drug lord or some like a porn that mm, how you call that sootener, or how you call that, pimp. Yeah, pimp. That mustache looks so sick. Even now you can see a little bit, like, but when I do like 10 days, it's absolutely red. And I should do it actually. I'll ask my wife because she's gonna kill me, but I'll ask her if she will let me. I'll do that. Yep. And for example, if I would put now this one, I absolutely hate it. I hate the feeling with this one because look, the difference is not big. With mine, I can close the fist, and here is a little bit gap. And when I do this with this one, is absolutely, I don't love it. I don't like it. Yeah, you have to do. Listen, guys. Uh, I understood that. I understood that as well, quite long time ago. That life runs like a speed train. After 35, 40, it's gonna run even faster. Life runs so quickly, and all we're gonna have is gonna be memories, nothing else. And if you're gonna sit down and you can't tell to your grandkids, your granddad was going to the gym. How many times you're gonna say that? Your granddad was lifting 200 kilograms. Your granddad was lifting next day again 200 kilograms. But when you actually are mastering some kind of skill together with the power, this is make you like different individual. You are actually learning something absolutely new, and this is so fast growing sport, and it's really cool. It's uh, the arm wrestlers are usually really, really badasses. They are so strong. They can bend and they can lift and they can open everything what normal people can't. Um, and to do what you love, you have to do it, because like I made myself a question about 12 years ago. Um, okay, I'm working. I like it. I create something. I build gardens. I do something. But then is my training. I like to train. But just to move the weight for me seems really stupid. Honestly, I feel that like I'm mentally dying. I loved arm wrestling all my childhood. I was pulling many guys when I was working as a bartender when I was young, when I was 16, 17, and there was even bringing some people from different cities for me to pull. But then a couple of my friends joined at the place, which being run now by Coach Ray. Uh, A couple of my friends went there, and literally after 2 months they came back, and I couldn't even move them. And I was so shocked, honestly. Um, I was really shocked because I was strong, and they wasn't that strong. But I couldn't do nothing to them, and I understood the technique and all the stuff is really important. And then I always had like a not huge but big forearms, and even I already knew that like when I was squeezing my hand like that, there was always like a little limp, like a lump, little here. And when I went once to the doctor, he said, "Listen, you have detached your pronator." I said, "No, I'm absolutely fine." He said, "No, your pronator is detached. There is a big lump." And I said, "No, I'm absolutely fine." And and because I always had some kind of, I don't know why, but like a bigger part here on the right hand. And then when we moved to UK, I told my wife one day, I said, "I'm going to be an arm wrestler." She was laughing very loud, and I started to put some bands all around the house. And basically, first 5 6 years, nobody was taking it seriously. But I was competing. I was going to Latvia. I was competing. I was bringing home second or first places, but in amateurs. But when she saw that how actually important that is for me mentally, she was only always supporting that because for a man, we have to have something for us that's just mine, that's ours. So we have to have that time away, and it's better that we are not taking a bottle of beer and going sitting on the roof. But we are going, for example, and spending that alone time in the gym or in the shed or in the garage, getting stronger. We can protect our family, and actually we are competitive. We want to be competitive. We have to be competitive because as long as man is competitive and is doing physical workouts, he is protected, mostly like genetically protected from getting stupid, getting old, getting sick. Until man stops, he starts to die. And this has been told by one Russian doctor. He said, for the man, the most important is to be active. If man stops, man is started dying in the same moment. Until you sit down in sofa and think that I'm 50, I'm enough, I don't need anything to prove anyone. In that same moment, you are starting to move towards your grave. But as long as we are active, we are competing, we want to fight, we want to compete, we want to train, we are fighting against this cycle of getting old. We're going to look old, but we're going to be young inside. What do you think you can do in hammer curls? How you mean that? Like with that, I have that Z bar, yeah? Like that. One arm hammer curl. No, not at the moment. I don't even want to think about it because my my tendon hurts. So I don't want to think even about the hammer curls. I know that I was doing like that movement hammer um, with weight like that, and from the ground, from 90 degrees up. I don't want to lie, like 50, 60 kilograms. Maybe there was 60 kilograms. I have that video on the... Hi, Ingus. That's what I saw. That do you need something from me? Um, that's what I thought. That or the second day in a row, I haven't seen my friend Ingus, and we are actually working together. Um, yeah, I did 57 or something like that kilograms. I have that video on my Instagram somewhere back. Um, I did 60, I guess, because Alijan Muratov was doing that movement with 55 kg, and I did it with 60, and I sent it to my friend because he sent me movement where Alijan Muratov is sitting on the bench and strap like that, and just from this position lifting up 55 kilograms. So I did 60 and I sent him back. I said thank you. Thank you. Here is my replay on that. Ingus, tell me why you was calling. Do you need anything from me? Anything urgent? I already left the comment on this one. I am on a 90% sure that if Vitali will do everything right in preparation, if Vitali won't get injured, then he will beat Devon in absolutely clear sheet, 3-0, 4-0, whatever you need there. Um, and I explained it, why I think like that. So I am thinking to um, to make some merch, some nice hoodies and t-shirts, because I have t-shirts with my I'll show you uh, with my brand. The brand Golden Hands actually came, you know from where? Golden Hands brand. I actually was thinking Golden Hands about my work, because when once I was promoting my projects on the Facebook, my landscaping projects, and I put the name of that page Golden Hands. Basically, in Latvian language, it calls Zelta rokas. Zelta rokas means you can do everything. That's what in my language, in Latvian, we say about the person who can do many trades or everything. He's good, very handy. So that's why I translated that to the English language and I put Golden Hands. And then basically I started to mix together with my private stuff, and there was loads of arm wrestling, and people started to think that such a cocky fucker, he thinks that he's a golden hands. He thinks he got golden hands, yeah, and that's it. Just stay there. I'll show you the t-shirt. The latest t-shirts are they are made in Turkey. They are made in Turkey. I have three different colors. The one is the yellow one is inside. So this is the front, golden hands, and this is the back, because we are part of the Sussex arm wrestling team, and the logo of Sussex arm wrestling team is this shark. So because it's easier when you are part of some club, and um, I decided to be part of those guys. Here's the blue one. The blue one looks really cool. Golden hands, and same is the back. I have many t-shirts from the time when I was in Turkey. Um, yeah, and the t-shirts is okay, but I want to do t-shirts now for the channel, pinned, unfiltered hoodies, like cool black hoodies with a big, how you call that? Don't know the name of it. Uh, Big, nice, like maybe even oversized hoodies, pinned, unfiltered, and maybe on the back somebody's name who won it, or um, maybe pinned, unfiltered, and on the bottom of the line, smaller line with the golden hands, or maybe golden hands on the back, on the bottom, or on the shoulders, maybe golden hands, and in the front, pinned, unfiltered. So that's the idea what I want to do, because I really like hoodies, and I would love to do some hoodies and maybe to send them to someone. Um, yeah, yeah, buddy, I like oversize as well. Macy, hi Macy, everybody is doing very well. We are here already 1.5 hour talking full speed about arm wrestling. Ingus, are you listening? Where did you disappear? Do you want me to call you, or is there something important? If you can answer me, please. Yeah, we have a discussion about the little secrets of arm wrestling for them who just joined. Um, I believe we need to make some live weekend, and then we can be way more of us, and we can have more active chat, because at the moment I can see that I believe people are just working and they can't all the time write some messages. So there was one stuff which I know that I posted that I'm really happy that I get it back. So I will show you. Um, I'll show you. 2 weeks ago when I went to the sparring with Vasily Melnichuk, there on one part of the basically weightlifting construction was my strap, what I left there almost 4 years ago. Imagine it was still there. And this is not just some usual stuff. This is Nemirov, original Nemirov strap. On that competition was pulling Krasimir Konstantinov, absolutely young, with his big hairy head, still got all hair on him. And there was pulling my friend Slavy Zakharev from Bulgaria, my training partner for quite a long time, and the guy who was always trying to beat me in the dragging hook, and I was trying to counter with my top row. He's still there, not far from me, about half an hour drive, but he's so busy with work that he's not training. And when we was training, he gave me this as a present, because that competition there was Devon Larratt as well, and Slavy uh, came second or third in his category, and he won the category. I don't remember, but he said on the backstage he was pulling every single one who wanted to pull him. He pulled about 20 people in a row, and after that he pulled Devon, and he said that he got Devon almost down to the pad, but he said he was too tired. Um, I got some pictures how was looking Slavy Zakhariev in that day. I never see not even one arm wrestler now who got biceps size like that. I will find the picture if you want, and I will show you next time. Something abnormous. Strong bodybuilders don't do good in arm wrestling because first of all they don't have angles. So for arm wrestling, everything is angles. You have to send your power through the angles. But for them, angles are long, open, and it's hard for them to actually use that huge power. Many of them has really weak wrist because they are using bands and straps, and actually all the deadlifts is happening almost in an open hand, not like we are doing like that. And yeah, for them to actually got those angles is the most important. If I would be a bodybuilder, huge and strong bodybuilder, I would first of all, what I would do, I would train for 1 year to get tight, short pull-ups, everything to tighten up all this angle, because they are strong, but sometimes the muscle being developed faster than a tendons, and tendons is actually way more important. We are training tendons, they are training muscles. So, but the muscles in arm wrestling doesn't make big difference. Yeah, you know, Devon was way more better arm wrestler when he was younger. He was using hook, he was using top roll, but now he just mastered something like a counter movement in a defense, which is just bleeding out anyone. And you know, it comes back. He was talking that all bullshit about the Michael Todd, and he said Michael Todd is not arm wrestler because that King's move is bullshit, and you need to basically restrict that, and you don't need to. It doesn't have to be allowed in WAF to pull in a King's move. And after that, he took that moment, mastered that, and made a Devon's lift, and now he is the biggest King's mover in the world. Match Engin against the Makarov. Sad that we haven't seen that match, so I don't know how to actually comment on that because I don't know what was going on there. Sorry, I just jumped out to send one message. Yeah, sadly we didn't see anything what happened in the match. We see just couple rounds. Uh, Suspicious. I don't think Makarov would be the guy who would accept some kind of money or something for losing, but I don't know. If he being paid well for that match, very well, he might, as a gentleman, maybe give away that match. Just to give Engin as respect to the older guy. Just, this is bothering you that much, here you go. You won one. We are done. Thank you. Because it doesn't bother him. It doesn't change his status. It doesn't change anything for him. If that happened, then I see that would be the only way how to explain that. Just respect to the older uh, elite super class arm wrestler, to give him that what you know that he really wants it, and you won't get poor giving him that. So maybe not. But I believe that that was a legit match, but they didn't show us everything. Okay, guys, it's already 1 hour and 40 minutes. I'm really thankful for you, all of you who was there. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for your time, for your comments, for your likes. I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope my hand gonna feel even better. If you want anything from me, send me messages on Instagram, send me messages on Facebook, and take care. Love you all. Bye. Thank you so much.